Advaita Gadadara
Shri
Advaita
Advaita
Gadadara
Gadadara
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Very much. So we start today's class. I want to thank everyone of you who have joined. You can mute for some time. You can unmute when you have a question. Okay, when there's question answer time. Until then, you mute. When I ask you for some response, you can unmute and speak. Okay, please mute. So today we will be dealing with what is known as the theory of action and reaction, called the karma theory. Okay. Now, Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayathe girim yat kripatamaham vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanyeshwar. So this is the first of the five topics covered, important topics covered in the Bhagavad Gita. So it's called the karma theory, the law of action and reaction. Normally we understand this law as saying there is equal and opposite reaction for every action. Every action generates equal and opposite reaction. This is one of the secrets of the Bhagavad Gita. This is true in the law of karma also. It's not just a law of physics, it's a law of the universe. There will be equal and opposite reaction. Equal and opposite reaction for any action that we do in this material world. This is among the first things that Krishna teaches. In the third chapter, he teaches the law of action and reaction. It is called karma yoga. Understanding karma yoga. See, we are all karma yogis. We are not just saints or sadhus or people who live in a forest and always meditating or chanting or performing yagyas or yoga or something. We are all living in modern day life, in modern day cities. And we're young people. I mean, I'm not, but all of you are. You're young. You're full of energy. You're full of ideas, vision, plan, goal. And you want to achieve something in life. So you do that by acting. So you need to know what is the law of karma. Because if you understand this law of karma, then maybe you'll achieve many things that you want to achieve. But definitely, if you understand the law of karma, you won't suffer like how sometimes we suffer in this life. That's like sometimes we suffer so much. We don't even understand why we are suffering. But it's because the law of karma is there. Now, what are the features of the law of karma? Next slide. Okay. Now, I'm sorry. What do we learn today? We understand that when we see in this world today, there are a lot of disparities. Disparities means inequalities. We see in our lives in this world today inequalities, shall we say. What do we mean by that? We see that somebody is rich, somebody is poor, somebody is intelligent, somebody is not so intelligent, somebody is sick, somebody has trouble, somebody always meets success, somebody always becomes popular and successful. Someone is trying his best, but something goes wrong in the last minute, and whatever he or she deserves, they don't seem to get. So then we have to understand that there's some other greater force controlling the results. While we have control over the action, there is a greater force which controls the results. All of us may be trying, all of us may be studying, all of us may be studying. It's like you put a group of 100 people in a room, give them a book, a 10-page book or 20-page book, and say, all of you please study this book. We'll conduct an exam after the book, after an hour or 2 hours, let us say. It's not that all of them are given the book at the same time. All of them were given 2 hours. All of them were given the same type of question paper. So we cannot say that all of them are 18 years old or 19 years old. All of them are studying in the same class. All of them come from same background. But then when you give this book, 10-page or 20-page book, and ask them to take an exam, everybody has a different score. Generally speaking, everybody has different scores. So why is that? Why is sometimes we see that results and action or efforts don't match. Somebody is trying really hard, but we see that the results don't match. You agree? You think the results will match just because I've given all of them the same opportunity, same time, same guidance, same test, same exam, but the results will be varying. Do you agree? Do you see this in your life? You can just send an emoji, yes or no, or something. Yes. So the results don't match. So there is some other force which is controlling the results. Some other force which is giving the results in sometime giving not giving the results sometime. Sometimes in a game of sport we lose by a narrow margin, sometimes by a big margin. Sometimes we try our best and we lose. Sometimes it seems that the other person has not tried at all, but still they are lucky and they pass or they do very well. So there are, from studying all this, we can understand that there may be some laws, some law called the karma theory, which govern the results. Okay. So then, based on that, we can decide what should be our approach to action. Actually, what should be our approach to life? The karma theory will redefine what should be our approach to life. How do we live based on the karma theory? Karma theory is very important because we are always acting. We are always wanting to do something, achieve something, wanting to some goal we have. Actually, even in bhakti life, we have some goals. We want to chant 16 rounds daily. We want to become a nice devotee. We want different things. There are goals even in devotional life. In bhakti life also we have goals. There's nobody who doesn't have a goal. I mean, generally speaking, very few people live like that without goals. We can say that they are very tamasic. Tamasic means they are very mm, uninterested type of people. Very rare. Tamasic. We'll study about modes of nature, Sattva Guna, Rajaguna, and Tamaguna, modes of nature. So Tamaguna means mode of ignorance. They just drift along with time with no specific goal or plan or idea on what to achieve in life. So there are some people like that also, but most of us are not, especially when they're young. Everybody has a vision, everybody has a plan, everybody wants to achieve something, everybody is trying to do something, trying to achieve some goal. And sometimes they achieve, sometimes they're frustrated. And when they're frustrated, they ask this question. Say, for example, this is a common challenge that people face. Why is there so much inequality in this world? Some people are born rich, handsome, beautiful, powerful, big family. Some people are not having that good. It appears that some people don't have that good luck or good fortune. Sometimes some people are born very intelligent, smart. Sometimes we see that some people don't have that same type of intelligence. So this is a world where there is so much inequality. Disparity means inequality. So this raises questions. If you're not questioning why is there inequality, then you better start asking these questions. Because law of karma, Krishna wants you to ask these questions, and because he has the answer. He has the answer. It's like the mother loves all her children equally, same way as Krishna loves all his children equally. And the mother treats all of them equally. She doesn't. Mothers are mothers. They're so special. They love their children equally, and they feed the same kind of. But somebody grows strong, somebody doesn't grow strong, somebody grows weak, somebody like that. There's always disparity in this world. Okay. So what is the clue? How do we understand inequalities? Next slide. How do we understand inequalities? Say, for example, sometimes out of frustration, we may even ask this question: is God partial? Why is he? Why I feel that I am being targeted more often? Why I am being cheated of what I deserve? Why somebody else is getting better results than me all the time? So we ask this question, and sometimes we extend this question and say, is God partial? Why is God so partial to me? Why am I not attractive? Why am I not having good relationship? Why don't I have good friends? Why don't I have decent life? Why are my parents always fighting? Why do I come from a broken home? Why is there so much trouble, anxiety, quarrel at home? I'm trying my best to be nice, but why are things happening always in the wrong way? Why do bad things happen to good people? And vice versa, why do good things happen always to bad people? Is there a reason? What is the clue here? How do I understand that? If when I see this happen, how do I understand that God loves me, Krishna loves me? How do I understand this? Sometimes we have this problem. Why do I always end up having wrong toxic relationships? Why do I become exploited and dumped all the time, or whatever? Why somebody is not reciprocating the love and affection that I'm showing? Different things, they harass us, different ideas. But you know what? It's not that Krishna doesn't know that in Kali Yuga things will get really bad, whether it's relationships, morality, or dharma or anything. It's not that Krishna knows everything. Krishna knows that after Dwapara Yuga, there will be Kali Yuga. And in Kali Yuga, people will be disturbed. People will be very strong cheating mentality. People will be, no, they won't have loyalty or chastity or fear of God or fear of dharma, fear of karma. They don't have. They think there's no God, they think there's no dharma, there's no karma, and nothing will work on us. But they're horribly wrong. They're completely wrong. That is the law of karma. Just because you may steal something sometime, you may not get caught, but eventually you will get caught. The police will track you down somehow or other. Or let us say the police track you down and you escape also. But there is the God's laws you can't escape from. Nature's laws. Nature's laws are perfect. Nature's laws you can't escape from easily. Actually, you can't escape at all. Nature's laws. They catch you. And nature's laws are very perfect. Don't think that just because you don't see the reaction immediately, you cheated somebody and you didn't get caught immediately, or for some time you seem to cheat and then enjoy someone else's money or property or something. Don't think that it won't. If see, nature's laws are perfect. Nature's laws identify the culprit perfectly all the time. Whether you get punished by the local police or not, but nature's law will act because it's God-given law. God-given law are all perfect. So that's how you acquire karma. When you steal, you've already signed a warrant in the sense that when you steal or do something nasty, the reaction is already the seed of the reaction is already planted. That tree will grow and it will give you bitter fruit, and you'll be forced to eat. Or the tree will be thorny tree and it will prick you. The moment we do something, the reaction or the reward for that or punishment for that is already decided. It will come back to you at the right time. There's no escape. It may come through local police, local law, local government or something. It may come through something like that, or it may come through some God-given the arrangements made by God. But the moment you act, you've already planted the seed of reward or punishment. That's the law of karma. And it will come as per time, may not come immediately. Say, for example, if you put your hand in fire, it will burn immediately. Certain type of action, there is instant reaction. Certain type of action, the seed of that reaction is planted in our heart. And it will come as per time. Say, for example, you know, certain types of diseases. Say, for example, cirrhosis of the liver. or heart diseases. They come after some time. Let's say you're eating food that's not good for your heart or for your liver, or you're drinking alcohol or something like that. It's not that as soon as you drink alcohol, your liver gets cirrhosis and liver collapses. No, it doesn't work like that. It takes some time after that, but definitely that reaction will come. Similarly, you're eating too much food that's not good for your heart at all, very rich, high calorie, fatty food, etc. It won't come immediately. Slowly, this fatty food will get deposited in your arteries and veins. And then maybe somebody will have a heart attack or something. It'll come. So it is based on the nature of activity that we do. Certain things act slowly. It's like, there's a particular variety of flower called chendu hua. Chendu means, I don't know, marigold. You throw those seeds, and within 1 month or 1.5, 2 months, they yield flowers. The plant will grow and nice yellow flowers will come. But there are some, some others, they take a year to grow. That's the law of karma. That's how God has made it. Certain types of actions, you get reaction immediately. Certain type of actions, the seed of reaction is planted, but it will come slowly as per time. But you can't escape. God's law is perfect. Maybe material world, you can bribe somebody and escape. You can't bribe God. I mean, how do you bribe God? He owns everything. How can you bribe him? What is it you can give that he doesn't own? But nevertheless, law of karma is interesting because if anybody can change your karma, it's God. It's Krishna. If anybody can ever change your karma, it is Krishna. Nobody else can change karma. Of course, it is said that in the law of karma, when you read the law of karma, there are two words which are used repeatedly. One is called prayaschitta, and one is called parihara. Can somebody explain to me what these two words mean, prayaschitta and parihara? These two words are used while explaining the law of karma as given by God, as given by Krishna, as given by the Lord who created this world. Can anybody explain what does prayaschitta mean and parihara mean?
Hi Krishna Prabhu. Sanjaya Matji tells Prashchitta means sacrifice.
Prayaschitta does not directly mean sacrifice. Prayaschitta, I think it's also a Telugu word, right? Prayashchittam. I don't know if you use in Telugu. Do you use?
Yes, Prabhu.
Not in Telugu. Okay, Prayaschitta. Okay, I'll tell you what's the meaning of word Prayaschitta. Anybody else wants to try?
Yes,
Please go ahead.
Matji tells pleasing and remedies.
Actually, parihara means remedy. Parihara means remedy. Yeah, Harshini got it right. Prayaschitta means atonement. Atonement means regretting. You become angry and you slap somebody. Just like that. I mean, you become very angry. Somebody said something and you give a tight slap. Or you scold that person very violently and that person cries or something like that because you shouted. Prayaschitta means regretting, feeling bad. See, actually, Prayaschitta is a deep concept, very nice concept. Only human beings can have such a concept, only devotees of God. Prayaschitta means accepting that I did a mistake and feeling bad about it, regretting, and trying to apologize, accepting and apologize to the person on whom you committed that mistake, and telling yourself or praying to God, saying, my Lord, please, somehow it happened. I shouldn't have done this. I really shouldn't have done this. I don't know why I did this. I got angry and I slapped or I shouted or I kicked somebody. I spread some wrong information. I spread some rumor about somebody, knowing fully well it's not true. My Lord, please, will you kindly forgive me and bless me and give me strength so that I don't do this again in my life. because I feel so miserable in my heart that I did this. That person had so much faith in me, but I became envious or jealous or whatever, and I did this. So prayashchitta means, tell me, you can write a message. Anybody wants to say, raise your hand and Sneha will call out. You can unmute and speak. So what is prayashchitta? Sai Dipti, very nice, regretting. Anybody else wants to say? Roja also says. Please speak. I told you yesterday. If you show your hand and speak or unmute and speak, I feel nice as a teacher. But
Hare
everybody
Krishna.
means stony silence, then it is very. I get confused. Are you listening? Are you understanding? Are you relating to what I am saying? Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Pranam.
Mm. Yes, carry
Yeah,
on, Siri.
yeah. Yes, Prabhuji. In day-to-day life, we are associating with devotees, and sometimes we feel something, at least in the inside also. But later on, we'll realize that what we felt is very, it's not correct. Then we will definitely realize that it is wrong and apologize the God, as you explained, Prabhuji.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so prayaschitta means, can everybody who are listening to the class, if you don't want to speak, that's okay. At least write a message. What do you understand by the word prayaschitta? Just write a message.
Krishna Prabhu,
Then
there are
I'll
messages
explore
in
that
the
you
chat
understand.
box.
Mm.
Many are telling, regretting, feeling guilty, apologizing, accepting our mistakes, uh, guilty for what we have done and trying to do something for it, accepting our mistakes.
Yeah, okay. So, Prayash, see, please understand this. Once we do some mistake, Prayashchitta and Parihara are very powerful ways of reversing the possible bad effects of our mistake. They can reverse, they can stop, they can reduce the bad effects, bad reaction that we may get. Sometimes people do a mistake and argue. They say, what is there? Why I should not do this? If you come to me again, I'll kick you again. Like that. They're very arrogant. They don't reflect. They don't think carefully. They think there is no law of karma. Because they're stronger and more powerful, they think they can do anything and get away with it. This is dangerous. Roja is writing, knowing your mistakes, feeling sorry, and accepting them. See, actually, one point you're missing. All of you have written correctly, whatever you've written, but one point now, from today onwards, when you do prayashchitta, I want you all to add one point. And what is that one point? We should pray to Krishna for forgiveness. And pray to Krishna that, my Lord, please bless me, give me the strength, give me the intelligence, protect me so that I don't do these mistakes again. Please protect me. Am I not your child? You get what I'm saying? So prayashchitta
Yes,
means,
Prabhuji.
see, so we go back and then we realize that God is my well-wisher. Krishna is my well-wisher. Surudam Sarva Bhutanam. Krishna is my friend. Krishna is my well-wisher. Krishna loves me. Krishna cares for me. And Krishna is disturbed that maybe I overreacted. I did something wrong. I did something immoral. I did something very, very dangerous. I hurt someone so badly without any proper reason. Or I broke some principle of dharma carelessly and very passionately, or out of passion or lust or whatever. I broke principles of loyalty and chastity or something. So we go back to Krishna and pray to him. Prayashchitta involves prayer also. For Prayashchitta to be successful, we also have to pray. In other words, we accept our fault. But okay, mistakes happen. To err is human. We do mistakes. Nobody can live without doing mistakes. I also do mistakes. I may be teaching you. Just, I remember 2 days back, There's somebody who came to me, and in some meeting, we were discussing how to organize Janmashtami, and somebody made a proposal saying that last few years we have been doing like this. This year also we'll continue to do like that, something like that. And I became very upset with that. I said, last years were different. This year is different. We are getting many more people nowadays, so you can't, shut the altar during the peak time for 2 hours to clean and offer a new dress, something like that. And I became a little upset, and I used very strong words, and that lady became very, very heartbroken. And I was so wrong that I did it in a meeting in front of everybody. And I knew, as soon as the words came out of my mouth, I realized, oh my God, why did I say this? All these people are wonderful devotees. They're volunteers. They're coming here to serve out of love for Krishna, love for Prabhupada. They're sacrificing. They don't have to come. They could have stayed at home. And I am like a demon criticizing and publicly in front of everybody in a meeting. I'm doing this. My heart just cracked open. I felt so miserable at my action. And I just couldn't attend the rest of the meeting properly because it was bugging. I could see from her face that immediately she was completely devastated. It's very sweet ladies who sacrifices so much, but somehow I got carried away. I said, how can you close the? I mean, that was a practice in the previous ages. I mean, previous years. So I realized I did a serious, grave aparad. Then I called her to my office and separately apologized to her. And she broke down and cried, and she said, Prabhu, I was just continuing the practice from previous years, but you became so angry and you shouted at me in front of everybody. I said, I don't know how to ask forgiveness. You're like my sister. Please, if you can, kindly forgive me. What I did is very, very wrong, unpardonable. You're a lady with the grown-up children. You're just coming here to do wonderful service. And everybody, I just got carried away. Will you kindly forgive me? After that, she said, it's okay, Prabhu. I understand that what you're saying. At the peak time, we can't close the altar for 2 hours to change the dress. Better not change the dress. People will be so disappointed. I can understand why you're saying, but I could not take the way you said it. Then after the meeting, I apologized. I didn't have the courage to apologize to her in the meeting in front of everybody because that would be, should, immediately they will cry and women are like that. So I apologize to her separately, but I intend to apologize separately in the meeting again when she's stable and say, uh, you know, I, I spoke in a harsh way. I shouldn't have done that. If I have spoken in a harsh way to anybody else, please forgive me like that. Sometimes we get carried away. And then I sent her a message also. You're doing such glorious service. Will you kindly forgive me? No, I'm just giving myself as an example. But Guru Maharaj is also much more like that, very, very gentle. See, in this world, it's nice to be gentle. It's nice to be nice to depend on Krishna, depend on Dharma. Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. That means to follow Dharma, you'll always be protected and safe. Then I sent her a message saying, I'm so sorry. I don't know how you were able to forgive me because you're a mother. You're such a nice motherly affection for me and everybody that you have agreed to forgive me. So I thanked her for that. Now, if you do that every time we do a mistake, actually the effect of bad karma gets reduced by prayashchitta. Now tell me, what are the important elements of prayashchitta? What all we should do and what you will add from today? I mentioned something. Then I went back to Prabhupada, went to Giridhari, and I apologized. I said, what a terrible day. I mean, otherwise the day was okay, the meeting went well, but deep in my heart, that pain is still there. How could I speak like that? How could I show my anger and frustration so openly in front of everybody? Everybody would have got so terrorized by my behavior. How could I speak like that?
Hare Krishna,
Yes.
Prabhuji. Prabhuji,
Actually, go ahead.
Prabhuji, actually, we need to realize what we are speaking and we should not again repeat what the mistake we have done.
And how do you not repeat? What will make you not repeat? I already told you one thing you have to add from today.
Praying Krishna that we won't
Yes.
repeat that and regretting what we have done and also controlling ourselves at the moment where we have been peaks.
You are right. See, I'll tell you something. These are life secrets, that I've learned from my guru. These are very valuable secrets. If you have the courage to apologize and do prayashchitta, you'll become very dear to Krishna. And the law of karma will deal with you in a different way. Somebody who's regretting, somebody who's apologizing, somebody who's praying, somebody who is atoning, somebody who's taking corrective action, somebody whose heart is uh, devastated because of this arrogance or anger that we have shown, the law of karma acts differently on you. Actually, the purpose of law of karma is to sometimes punish you so that you become gentle, you introspect, you think carefully, you accept your mistakes like a gentleman. You don't argue back. That's rascaldom. Only rascals do that. You justify and argue back and fight more. No. Then the law of karma will become even rigid, more rigid, more merciless. Oh, you don't even want to accept that you've done a mistake. All right. All right. We'll make note of it. And at the right time, you'll get your share of punishment. Actually, shall I tell you something how this story ended? It ended in a very unique way. I was attending a meeting with some of my my authorities after this incident, okay? After where I said all this to this lovely devotee, sweet devotee. I was attending another meeting where my authorities were there. My authorities, senior devotees were there. We were discussing something very some managerial problem, crisis, something we were dealing with that suddenly came out of nowhere. Some problem suddenly came out because something went wrong somewhere, somebody, and suddenly it became a big crisis. Actually, I was not responsible for that crisis. I was, to the best of my capacity, I was following whatever I was supposed to do. But I got smashed for that. You get what I'm saying? For a mistake that was not entirely mine, Hare Krishna. Uh, uh, for a mistake that was not mine, I got smashed. And that also publicly. And I remembered what I had done. I felt angry. I said, I wasn't responsible for this. Someone else did that. I was careful, but somehow the blame ended up on my shoulder. And everybody, you know, put me down, especially my immediate authorities. I didn't fight. I didn't protest. I just told myself, karma is coming back. Whatever I had done to somebody is coming back to me. I just kept quiet. I said, no, this is actually, in a way, it's good that it's coming back immediately. And it's not waiting and it'll come some other time. I don't know. So, this is the law of karma. We should be careful. We should never think the law of karma won't act. The law of karma acts. Law of karma is very intelligent. It's not like a dumb law. You understand what I'm saying? Law of karma is very intelligent. Law of karma is Krishna's way of correcting us, lovingly correcting us. And so the thing about regretting and accepting is a very deep philosophical concept. It's a concept that involves honesty. We're being honest with ourselves. Sometimes it may be difficult to accept publicly that I've done a mistake, but at least within our heart we have to accept. It demands, law of karma works differently for those who are very honest, who are very gentle, who are very introspective, who are very careful, who are very caring, and who are very considerate, thinking that I don't want to do anything that will upset Krishna. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't want to do anything that will upset Krishna. The karma theory says we enjoy or suffer based on actions that we performed in our past. This is the karma theory. Now, let's say we've done a mistake based on actions we have performed in the past. Okay, we've done some mistake, but if we do prayaschitta, genuine prayaschitta, that actually has the effect of reducing the karma. We've done a mistake, we've done prayaschitta, we've done parihara, karma gets reduced. And the best prayaschitta is apologizing, accepting, apologizing, regretting, praying. If there is no prayer, then it may not work so perfectly. Praying to Krishna, saying, my dear Lord, I don't want my heart to sink like this. You know, it's a kind of a pain that lasts several days in your heart. Why did I do that to her? How could I become such a demon, a monster? Haven't I learned that we should not humiliate somebody publicly? How could I do that? That pain is good. That pain and guilt is good. Because then every time you feel that pain and guilt, you pray to Krishna, saying, my Lord, I'm still not so perfect. I'm a human being. I make mistakes. There are errors. There are moments of anger. There are moments of lust, greed, karma, everything. I'm very capable of complicating my life by my own carelessness, arrogance, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, anger, jealousy, etc. I need to be protected from all these real enemies of mine. My real enemy is not outside, not outside. They're actually within me, my heart, and my life. Roja has asked some question. We'll discuss this at the end of the class. So, based on our past actions, but I'm saying past action means actions that include prayaschitta, then karma will change. See, divine justice is perfectly meted out, means it's given out perfectly without, your karma doesn't go to someone else's karma doesn't come to you. It comes to the right address. That courier to the right address. Yamraj is the the God who dispenses karma. Who dispenses means gives out karma. Yamraj. He is perfect. He keeps account. He keeps account perfectly. Who is witness? Actually, Krishna is everywhere. He is present everywhere. We cannot think that Krishna is not there, so I can do whatever I like. It doesn't work like that at all. The Lord is everywhere. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, I observe things. I am the sun and the moon. By being the sun and the moon, there's nothing that escapes my attention. And also, Krishna is present in our heart as Paramatma. He is observing. So the feeling of guilt comes from Paramatma. He's observing. And when there is an opportunity or when there's a good reason for you to be angry, and if you don't become angry, even that Krishna notices. Krishna notices and says, oh nice, you're being so kind and compassionate and you're understanding and explaining. Very nice. Who is the witness? Sarvasya chaham hrudi sannivishto. Krishna says, I'm in everybody's heart. I'm in everybody's heart. Sun and the moon and the wind also are witnesses who report to Krishna. And he's there in our heart. So Yamaraj can never go wrong. He can never ever go wrong. So don't try to argue with Yamaraj. Yamaraj has all the proof. Best is to accept our mistakes and do prayaschitta. Okay, now what is parihara? Can someone tell me what is parihara?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hmm.
We when we have made like we've made a mistake, then after realizing that we will try to do something for that, Prabhuji, to reduce the like what we have made. We'll do some sacrifices and
Yeah, correct. Parihara means something like remedial action for what mistake we have done. Parihara. Compensation for parihara. It's like, uh, what shall I say? You know, like this incident that I mentioned. The right parihara would be in the next meeting. I have to say, I, um, I just got carried away. I became very angry and upset, and I said things that I should not have said, and I'm apologizing. Parihara means doing some corrective measures. Parihara means uh, accepting some correction, some corrective measures, some kind of voluntarily accepting some kind of punishment. Parihara. Voluntarily accepting some kind of punishment as dictated by Dharma, as dictated by Guru, as dictated by Krishna in the books of Dharma. There are many books which explain what is the parihara. Uh, so some parihara is like this. I'll give an example. We may do so many mistakes in our life, knowingly or unknowingly. So it is said that in Hindu scriptures, it is said that um, uh, somebody gives Godan, cow, as a charity to a temple or to devotees or brahmanas and says, for all the mistakes that I may have done, I don't know whom all I have offended. It is not possible for me to meet them. They may have been hurt by me, by my actions, by my words, by my deeds, by my anger, by my cheating, everything. So I'm going to do a parihara. Parihara means I'll donate a cow. I mean, please don't think that we do go on doing mistakes all our life and donate a cow and everything will be all right. No, that is cheating. That Krishna won't allow because he's sitting in your heart. Genuinely, you're feeling that, I don't know, I may have hurt so many people. Many times we say things that we have no idea how much it hurts the others. So there is something called parihara. But parihara without prayaschitta also has no value. No value. There has to be genuine prayaschitta. So the law of karma changes for those who do parihara. Okay, let's go back to the presentation. Let's quickly go through the remaining slides. Who decides for us? Under the supervision of Krishna, the Supreme Lord, according to his action, the soul is given a particular type of body also. Oh, there are 84 lakh different types of bodies. And Krishna decides what kind of body you will get next life based on what you do in this life. Actually, in the law of karma, it is said that human life is very rare, very special. Human body is a rare, special, unique gift by Krishna. And if we misuse it, then it's wasted. Because it's only in human life we can sit together around a Zoom call, learn about law of karma, learn about bhakti, learn about ourselves, learn about our enemies such as lust, greed, anger, envy, etc. Learn about what, okay, so what? I've done a mistake. I accept it. Does it mean there's no hope for me? There is hope. The doctor says, don't smoke, and you smoke. I mean, there is some hope. They'll treat you provided your disease doesn't get too bad. So some medicine, some treatment, some this, and maybe you'll get out of that bad effects. There is hope. So the law of karma is not just a blind law. Law of karma is managed by Krishna. Law of karma has many determining factors. Have you genuinely regretted? Have you done parihara? Have you prayed to Krishna? Actually, even the law of karma works under the control of Krishna. This we have to understand. Yamaraj gives the law of karma, but Krishna can change it. If there's any person who can change the law of karma, it is Krishna, because he's God, because he's supreme God. Even Yamaraj works under him. Krishna can change karma. And when will Krishna change karma? Krishna will feel inclined to change karma if we show some regret, some introspection, some thinking, some control, some carefulness, being careful, some gentleness, some prayer. But if we are arrogant and we continue to do the same mistakes as if there's no God, no karma, no Krishna, just because the karma reaction doesn't come immediately, then we are getting into a very dangerous game, dangerous territory, and we'll pay for it. Don't ever think anybody in this world will escape. And when will we pay for it? We may pay for it this life, today, tomorrow, day after, or maybe even next life, or maybe even next many lives. It is said that if somebody does go hatya, I hope nobody is doing among your group here. Go hatya means kills a cow to eat the cow. Go mata, cow is like mother. It is said that as many hairs are there on the body of that cow that you have killed, that many times you will undergo the same type of death. That's how the law of karma works. That means over many, many lifetimes, sometimes, if you do go hatya, over many, many lifetimes, you will suffer the same type of death. And then it is also said that if you become a devotee, the law of karma works very, very differently, uniquely for you. You chant Hare Krishna, you become a devotee, you worship Krishna. And the law of karma, the benefit of chanting Hare Krishna mantra also lasts forever. You understand what I'm saying? That is devotional activities. When you do some bhakti, chanting, worshipping Krishna, praying to Krishna, the benefit of these activities last forever and ever and ever. They never diminish. But the law of karma is different. Suppose you give 100 rupee charity, maybe in the next life you will get back 100 rupees from somebody, or maybe even 1,000 rupees. Sometimes it works like that. And then that karma is over. Do you understand? That equation is over. You gave, you got back, over. That karma is finished. The karma theory, action, reaction. Good activity you did, good reaction you got, and that's over. But bhakti is different. Devotional, third category of activity is different. The benefit of chanting or worshipping or praying or apologizing to Krishna or offering prayers to Krishna is eternal. Is eternal. Never diminishes. Now you tell me, what is the most intelligent thing to do? And by the way, when we do bhakti, when we chant, we do bhakti, it has the power of changing our karma. Because I told you, if anybody can change karma, it is only Krishna. It has the power to change our karma. And now, there are two types of karma, broadly speaking. One is called prarabdha karma, another is called aprarabdha karma. Anybody knows the meaning of these words?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Mm.
Yeah, prarabdha means the results which we have made. We are receiving that results, Prabhuji.
Mm.
If we make any mistake, the result has started. But if we aprarabdha means we have made a mistake, but that account is still there in like that karma's result is still there in account, but it is not yet started.
Yeah, Siri, you're right. See, prarabdha karma means the karma that we are presently experiencing. presently experiencing. Whatever we're going through, we have some sickness, we are ill, uh, we catch a cold very quickly, or we have a weak liver, or weak heart, or something. That's something that we are experiencing right now. We are less intelligent, or we're more intelligent, or different things. You get what I'm saying? Prarabdha means something that I'm experiencing right now. Now, aprarabdha means that is already there in my account, but it will come after some time. Time, kala. Kala separates karma. Maybe tomorrow, maybe day after. Maybe I'll get some promotion tomorrow, or maybe I'll lose some money tomorrow. Whatever. That's about to come. Aprarabdha not yet come, but it will come in future, in time. Okay. So the thing about bhakti is it can change both these karmas, prarabdha as well as prarabdha. So the law of karma is that if one is not a devotee, everything will go as per karma. You understand what I'm saying? Please hear me carefully now. When one is not a devotee, everything is strictly going as per our karma. Whatever we do, the reaction will come. We do charity, that money will be returned. We steal people's money, that money will be stolen from us. We deceive, we cheat, we do this, we do that. Similar type of reaction will come if you're not a devotee. But if we are a devotee and we do prayashchitta and parihara, the law of karma takes into consideration. Here is a lovely soul. Here is a gentle soul. Somehow, by the influence of material energy, he or she has committed a mistake. Done some things which is sinful, adharmic, unchaste, unloyal, illegal, whatever. But he or she is regretting, feeling bad, apologizing, praying. So karma can get modified by bhakti, by prajchita, by parihara. This is the real law of karma. And when we do activities that are pleasing to Krishna, the benefit will last forever. When somebody is there working in the military or something and he gets killed in action, so that benefit will last for the whole family. He is given pension, wife is given pension, wife is given a job, or things like that. That lifetime is over. But bhakti is not like that. The benefit of bhakti will last forever. So this is the law of karma that Krishna is teaching Arjuna. So Krishna says, Aham tvam sarva papebhyo moksha ishyami ma suchaha. Krishna says, all right, you may have done karma, you may have done mistakes, you may have done this, you may have done that. But today you have become my devotee. So, aham tvam sarva papebhyo moksha ishyami. I will dissolve all the sinful acts that you have done, because you have come to me, you have taken shelter, you have genuinely changed your lifestyle, your heart, your values, your nature, your behavior has changed. I will reward you. I'll take away all your prarabdha and aprarabdha karma also. That is a real game changer. Bhakti is a game changer in the world of karma. Okay, do you understand? Bhakti changes everything in the world of karma. Is this clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
All right. So you've understood. Now, if there's any question or something, we can spend next 4-5 minutes taking some questions. Okay. Now, as I always do, I'm also requesting, I'm making a small request from tomorrow. If you're not, you've started. If you're not started, please chant the Hare Krishna mantra. 18 times, 26, 27 times, 36 times every day before the class or after the class. It's a small request that we are making. And Change, it's the Yuga Dharma. It helps you understand Krishna better. It helps you change your life for the better. It helps you change your karma. This mantra is the karma buster. You hear what is known as, what do you call it? Stress busters and this busters and that. Hare Krishna mantra is the karma buster. It bursts your karma. So those of you who have not yet started chanting, please chant and may Krishna bless you. All right, any question?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Pranam. Yeah, Prabhuji, we are in this world working and we are very frustrated and all, Prabhuji. We are not able to tolerate all the situations, but we have to be quite there. But when we come to the normal phases and we are associating with devotees and all, suddenly if something, a little thing is also happening, we just without knowing shouting on those things, Prabhuji. They may or may not take it with the mercy, their mercy, but how to tackle this, Prabhuji?
You see, I'll tell you something. How would you like to be treated if you do some mistake? Tell me. If
If
you do some
I
mistake, how would you like to
forgiven,
be treated? Yeah.
yeah,
Guru Deepa, Simran, how would you like to be treated if you have done some mistake, accidentally or whatever? Simran, Guru Deepa, Akila, you can answer, you can either speak or you type it out. But see, I've been repeatedly telling, I want you all to open your mouth and speak. Otherwise, how on earth will I understand whether you're understanding or not?
We feel
Simran,
very hurt, Prabhuji.
we feel what?
Hurting. It will be very hurting for us if someone come and shout on us.
Yeah, so how would you like to be treated if you do a mistake?
Like how they are getting hurt, we need to be hurt also. Like how we have treated them, the same how we need to be treated as them.
Yes, but how would you like to be treated if you do a mistake? How would you like to be treated if you do a mistake? What would you like? You also should be punished mercilessly. Is that what you would like? Tell me.
Learning from the mistake what we have done.
Yes, that's nice. But don't you like to be treated with great deal of understanding, compassion,
Yes,
forgiveness,
yes,
not to be
Prabhuji.
shouted at? That's what I'm asking. How would you like to be treated when you do a mistake?
Like learning from the mistake what we have done, and also getting scoldings like what we have done is not a good thing. By
You want to be
scolding
scolded?
also,
You want to be
like
scolded mercilessly?
not no, Prabhuji, not in a negative way, in a positive way, like telling as a Guruji, telling us like what you have done is not a good thing. Change your behavior, change your habits, and speaking politely, changing ourselves.
It's the same way how you would like to be treated. You should treat others also in the same way. Yes, see, Tanuja has written correctly. I'd like to be forgiven. To err is human. Mistakes everybody does. Krishna understands this. Someday I'll tell you stories about some mistakes that Arjuna did and how actually Krishna forgives him. He says it's all right. I can understand. Mistakes can happen. So we should also be careful. Sometimes we don't do any mistakes with them, but we also, of course, that's karma. Maybe in the past you were a bad mother in law in your last life. And maybe you insulted your daughter in law nicely, like they show in some movies and some serials. You might have been a very nasty mother in law. So sometimes it comes back. That karma comes back. Sometimes parents are so careless with their kids, so arrogant, so angry, so violent. The kids insult them when they grow old. So the karma comes back. Kids reject them. Kids ignore them. Kids are angry with them. Kids are very, when they grow up, they become very different to the parents. They say, "You gave me a hell of a time when I was a kid. You never showed any love or understanding. Why should I show you now?" So we see that karma returns. That's why prayashchitta is important. That's why even when you deal with children, I mean, you're all young girls, none of you are married. When you have children, you
Prabhuji,
should understand. Pardon me?
Prabhuji, I have a question, Prabhuji.
Yeah, tell me.
As you said, how the parents have treated their child after growing younger, the children will be treat their parents like in an angry way and with a hurting behavior. If the child feels hurting because of their behavior, also what will be the solution, Prabhuji?
Yeah, see, that cycle of karma will continue. See, sometimes Krishna explains it's better to be gentle, humble, and forgive. Don't carry grudge in your heart. Don't carry a feeling of revenge in your heart. Your heart should not be a storehouse of anger, grudge, revenge. Uh, now I'll teach you a lesson kind of a mood. No, your heart should be soft, gentle. Your heart should be filled with bhakti. Your heart should be filled with good things. Your heart should be filled with things that, all right, they did something wrong, doesn't mean I have to take revenge. It's up to Krishna. If Krishna wants, let him punish them. I don't want to do that.
How much we are good also, but they will be returning us that negativity only, or else like they will be
Naturally.
hurting us only.
So there's a statement in karma, law of karma, what goes around comes around. Whatever you throw out will come back to you.
Ah, yes,
They
Prabhuji,
say
but
you
will
throw a
be,
stone up, one day it will come back. It will come back onto the earth. It will hit you again. Whatever you do, it will come back to you.
yes,
That's law
Prabhuji.
of karma. That is why one has to be careful. That's why one has to read the Bhagavad Gita. That's why one has to chant, because it opens our mind and consciousness and makes us mature, makes us very thoughtful, makes us intelligent, prevents us from doing things that bring misery in our later life. Why should we voluntarily do things that bring misery into our life? That is stupidity. That's being stupid. We should not do that. Okay, maybe your parents were wrong. Doesn't matter. Gracefully forgive them. You do your duty as a good son. Dhritarashtra actually tried so many times to kill the Pandavas. Did he try? Yes. But how did the Pandavas treat Dhritarashtra after the battle was over? Tell me, how did they treat? They could have punished Dhritarashtra. Everything that Duryodhana did was encouraged by Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra knew everything. He encouraged them. He said, go ahead, try, kill them. Let them not be alive. Burn them. But how did the Pandavas treat Dhritarashtra? Tell me. Tell me.
Father.
Yes, they treated Dhritarashtra with respect. Yudhishthira said, it's because of me you lost all your 100 sons. Please forgive me. Gandhari was so proud of Yudhishthira. Though Yudhishthira and the Pandavas killed her 100 sons, she was so proud. She would say, I lost 100 useless sons, but today I've gained 5 worthy sons. You 5 Pandavas are like my sons. Though as a mother I feel bad that I lost my sons, but the equation is different because I've got you back. I've got 5 sons in place of 100. And you're all showing so much love for me. Though I don't deserve it, it's my sons who have done unfair things to you, who tried to kill you. Yudhishthira changed his karma by being a person who forgives. Forgiving changes karma. These are all tricks and techniques. See, this is an introductory course. After this, we will go into the Gita detailedly. 108 important shlokas of the Gita. There we will learn all these secrets. How karma can change when you learn the art of forgiving. So 108 shlokas. You will love every single shloka. Every single shloka is like a blockbuster shloka. Puroja has written something. Can someone read?
Yes, Prabhu. Prabhuji, how can we stay calm at those sudden chaos situations if one after practicing Maha Mantra also sometimes practicing Prayashchitta also, how can we calm our mind to think that 1 second of sudden situations?
Ama, Roja, sudden situations, yes, I can understand. We will become angry. We will become very, very angry. We may, like I said, we may slap somebody, we may shout at somebody, we may curse somebody. But after some time, things cool down, right? After some time, when it's not hurting so much, things cool down. Then we have to do, then we have to think carefully, regret, express apologies, seek forgiveness, pray to Krishna, saying, my Lord, please, why do you do this to me? I'm always praying, I'm chanting. Please make me more peaceful. Krishna will answer such prayers. Krishna will like it when you pray like that. He says, see, such an intelligent girl. She's coming to me for the right thing. She's not coming to me saying, give me money, give me this, give me that. She's saying, give me good character, give me faith, give me patience, give me confidence, give me bhakti. Krishna will be so proud of such a devotee. You understand? And Krishna will help us in future. Somebody else also wrote some question. Banu, somebody.
Banushri Mataji asks, people get hospitalized at their young age, like they don't even know what is karma. What would be the reason for it? Is it about the past life karma?
Well, you see, there is past life karma also in that, but in Kali Yuga, samskara is less. Parents also don't know anything, so they don't know what to teach. But as soon as we come of age, we have to ask questions. We have to make our own inquiry. We have to make our own life. Unfortunately, we don't have samskara from parents because these days parents also don't have any clue. They're busy watching IPL or cricket match or news or serials or something like that. And parents have their own, whatever problems and challenges. They don't teach me what I have to learn, what I really have to learn. I have to learn myself. I can blame my parents for some time. I can't blame my parents all my life. My life is mine. My parents' life is theirs. I have to learn. I have to ask questions. I have to have some curiosity. I have to ask. I have to observe this world and ask. Search. Search for God. Search for answers. I can't make my life simply by blaming others. I can't blame others all the time for anything that's going wrong with me. What about you? That's why they say ignorance of law is not an excuse. You can't use this. I didn't know killing is wrong, so please forgive me. I didn't know that we can't slap somebody, kick somebody in public. I didn't know that. Please forgive me. No, it won't work. You're expected to know. If you go to America, you're expected to know what are the rules in that country. You drive on the right, you do this, you do that. You're expected to know. That's intelligence. Education system should promote a spirit of questioning. Education system should teach. Sometimes parents teach. So what if they don't teach? Doesn't mean you should not learn. Education system should teach you about law of karma, about patience, about loyalty, about chastity, about purity, about dharma, about bhakti, about soul. They're not teaching, so that's why ISKCON is teaching. And you're all such intelligent young girls. I want you all to learn this and teach others. Will you do that for me? Will you do that for Prabhupada? Learn this nicely and practice and also teach. the law of karma. Imagine how many different lives you can change. Those of you who wish to become, stay with us beyond the 9 days, stay with us during the advanced Gita course and become a nice devotee and a teacher. How many of you want to do that? Say yes. Today's Dwadashi, morning time. You say yes, Krishna will make it happen. How many of you want to do that? Say yes. Or do send an emoji, thumbs up or some emoji. But every one of you, I want you to respond, because whatever we pray for tends to happen. So nice, Sai Shrutia. Oh, Simran, thank you. Roja, thank you. What about the others? Sai Kirti, thank you. So you're all making this sankalpa that you learn and you will also teach. It's not like that parents don't teach, so we should be cheated. We should be deprived. Manushri, thank you. So we should also learn. We should learn and teach what parents are not doing, what schools are not doing, ISKCON is doing. Please be a part of this change revolution. Change people's life by telling them about Krishna and karma. Okay, thank you very much. I'm very grateful to all of you. So we finished today the law of karma. Maybe one of you can make a comment. Why? How did you relate with this class? One of you students, new students, anybody who has the courage to unmute and speak. What did you learn in today's class? How did you relate with today's class? Vijaya, Chaitanya, Shakshi, Komal, anybody, any one of you can make a comment. Unmute and speak. It's your class. Don't hesitate. Just be bold. Meghna is saying, I learned to forgive people. So sweet of you, Meghna. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Can I finish?
Who?
Siri, Prabhuji.
Siri, no. I want others to speak. I want others. You can
Hare
also speak,
Krishna
but
Prabhuji.
somebody else should speak.
Hare Krishna
Yeah.
Prabhuji.
Where are you? Who are you? What's your
Chaitanya
name?
Prabhuji. Chaitanya.
Can you turn on your video?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, let me
Prabhuji,
see. Let everybody see you.
learning from
Thank
our
you, Chaitanya. Tell me.
learning from our mistakes and not doing what we have done pastly, like learning a new thing, like we need to not do what we have done pastly, and also praying for Krishna what we have done and regretting the thing which we have done.
Very nice, Chaitanya.
Thanks, Prabhu.
Thank you. Anybody else? One more comment. Simran, Akhila, Manasa, Tanuja. All of you have such sweet names, but none of you want to talk. I always thought you will talk so much that you'll stop me from saying what I want to say. Anybody else? One more comment. Oh, nice. Sakshi written chanting, praying, and bhakti is everything. So nice. Sakshi, can I see you? Where are you hiding? You have written such a sweet comment. Let everybody see you. Sakshi, can you do that? Sai Deepti has written, I will always forgive people easy, but in return, getting hurt. Don't worry, Krishna will support you. All right, thank you very much. Let's meet tomorrow. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Please chant at least 18 times or 36 times or 54 times or 108 times before tomorrow's class. Chant the Hare Krishna mantra. Thank you. Hari Bol. Have a great day.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna.
Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat
Hare
Pranam. Thank you.
Krishna. Thank you so much, everybody, for attending today's session. I hope it was very much informative for you. And I'm so sorry I couldn't on my video today. I have a little bit technical issue with my laptop. So yes. So I hope everybody got your answers to your questions also. Most of the questions were answered. and we see one or two questions were not being answered. So we'll share it with Prabhu and we'll get an answer through a voice note or a text message, or we'll be dealing with that question tomorrow. Is it okay for everyone? And if you have any questions, feel free to ask anytime. You can message in the group. We'll be having a 1 hour time open for everybody to chat in the group. You can do it. And from today, we are going to post quiz in our group. We'll be sharing a link quiz for you. So what is the key for this answer hint for you to answer the questions is to listen to the session only. Most of the questions will be from session only, because we are going to cover the questions from the session. So if you miss the session, you can listen to the recordings, or main thing, first thing you can do is, when the class is going on, please make the notes. By making the notes, most of the things you will be covered in that thing only. So we'll be sharing the quiz, and please be interactive in the group also. With this, I would like to end our session now, and wishing and praying for everybody that have to have a very nice, happy day, a blissful day, starting with a very nice, Bhagavad Gita, input today, like informative thing, what is karma. So praying with for everyone. And Vachakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyev cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Shri Radha Madan Mohan ki jai, Shri Jagannath Balbhadra Subhadra Maharani Sudarshan Chakra ki jai, Gaur Nitai ki jai, Jagat Guru Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna. See you all tomorrow morning.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you.